Alright, welcome race fans once again here to No Excuses TV. Tonight we are bringing you the SRA Global Rallycross Series. Again, I expect to see some good racing. We got about 10 drivers here as your champion for the season, Bobby Zielinski, just connecting in. So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on him tonight, and we'll definitely be talking to him later tonight to see where, kind of where his mind is here coming into this race. We'll get a word in with him if he can. But definitely, he is your champion here for the season, so we definitely want to talk to him when we get a chance to. That being said, going to go over a few things here. Of course, for anyone that has not been in one of these races with us here, this is the practice lobby for another 9 minutes. Then we will move on to the actual race lobby here in about, again, 9 minutes, a little less than 9 minutes now. We'll move to that lobby. It is heat racing here for Rallycross. So definitely you want to stay tuned for it. It's going to be some great racing. It always is with the Rallycross racing going on. We will have 2 heats tops, so you can max have 14 drivers, and we will have, of course, 7 in each one. Currently only 10 here, and that means everybody will make it to the feature race if there's only 10 drivers, because again, you take 10 to the feature race. So if there's only 10, we probably won't have a B main, as of course everyone would make it. So we'll have to keep a close eye on that. We'll let you know who is going to be. But coming up later tonight, we do have one more broadcast after tonight's race, and of course that is the Upper Edge Racing Series. We are literally going to be coming right off of this one and going to that one at 7:35 p.m. So we're going to be keeping you informed of what's going on here. Definitely some great racing all around, whether it is this series or the other series, of course. So again, thanks for tuning in here tonight as we are getting everything ready, having some encoding overloads, so we're having to keep an eye on that as well here tonight. Hopefully we will keep that down to a minimum. But if you are in chat tonight, definitely let us know if you have a favorite driver out there. I know a lot of these guys do know some of these drivers from other races they do here for SRA. Definitely shoot us a message there in chat if you have a favorite driver. See Jason from iBoggy is in there with us tonight, so definitely do so. Again, we got about 7 minutes to go. These drivers are just having a little fun out here right now, not taking it too serious, as this is a fun series. But we're going to go on board with them just here for a moment and let you see kind of what it's like to be behind the wheel one of these things. So we'll be right back here in just a few moments after you run a few laps on board here with our TNT Rustic Decor onboard camera. All right, we are back here, and again, Bobby Zielinski is in here, and we'll be talking to him later tonight after the race. We might get him word in with him here to recap, as we'll have our 3 interviews later on. So actually, we'll do that. Let's get a quick word in here with Bobby Zielinski here, as we're going to be going right from one broadcast to the other. So give us just a moment. We'll be right back here with Bobby Zielinski. All right, we are back here, ladies and gentlemen. We got about 4 minutes to go. Again, we're going to be running short on time to get to the next broadcast, so we are going to get Bobby Zielinski here. He is here with us now. You're already crowned the champion. You've won probably a majority, I think all but 2 of the races this season. So coming into the last night of the race, obviously you're looking to get another win. As we see, you're second fastest right now, with Jake Nichols just barely ahead of you here in practice. So what are your odds? Do you like this track? Is it one of your favorites or least favorites, or how's this track rank for you?
Well, there's only like about 6 or 7 total circuits right now in Rallycross. This would probably be one of my worst ones. But it's not a bad track, you know what I mean? So it's not one I've had my most success at, but it should be just fine. Just have some fun tonight. Like you said, we got the championship. That was the main goal. So tonight, just maybe get a win again and just have some fun.
Yeah, definitely fun is the key for this series in general. That's been the key here, to have fun and just go out there and sling a little dirt and or a little smoke too, as there is asphalt and dirt in here. And again, this is kind of your relaxation, I would think, probably from the peak. So you just get to come out here and have fun with these drivers. Looks like we got about 10 here, so everyone is going to make it to that feature race here in about 10 minutes. Once we get through everything, they go by really fast. And comparing the peak race where you're in the car for a couple of hours versus something like this that takes maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops to get through the whole thing, does that fast pace kind of make it more thrilling, or do you like the more slow pace where you can have time to do stuff while you're in the car?
Well, I think this is it's just a new thing, right? This short. I mean, you can't make these things longer if you wanted to. It's just the distance of Rallycross races, so it's just its own thing, and I like it. It's cool. It's different. We're all used to. I mean, in SRA with the NASCAR stuff, we're used to doing 1.5 to 2 hour events in SRA. So it's cool to have this short little time slot on Wednesdays. Everyone just come out, have fun, and brawl really. So, it's a break, but I'm also going to be doing the World Championship for Rallycross here coming up whenever that season starts, probably in a month or so. So it's also kind of a little, keep your senses wired up for that as well.
Well, definitely we'll be tuning in to watch that. After tonight, there will be a little bit of a break before we come back for Season 2. So we know we'll probably talk to you again here in a little bit anyway, unless something happens out there. But we know you got some sponsors, especially anyone you want to thank for getting you here and getting that championship here for Season 1.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks everyone at SRA for putting the series on. It's awesome to be crowned the champion in SRA. It's I've had the privilege in other series in SRA before to be the champ, so it's awesome to be the champ in this. Next season should bring some new challenges, and we'll see if there's any new championship formats and stuff. Make it even more exciting. And then thank you to Virtual Racing School as well.
All right. Well, again, that was Bobby Zielinski, your champion here for Season 1. We have about 14 seconds left, so we're going to sign off. We aren't going to kill the stream. We will be right back with your race lobby here in just about 2 minutes, so hang tight, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back here. We have a minute 50 left on the clock here for the final practice. Again, right after this, of course, we will move on to qualifying. So after qualifying will be heat race number 1, heat race number 2. If we have a B main, that will come up right after that, and then we'll move on to your 10-lap feature. So assuming everything works out the way it should, and we have enough for everything here tonight, it will be 5-lap heats. Then it will be a 6-lap B main and a 10-lap feature. That's all they have here to get these things going. So they do not have a whole lot of time. You've got to get to the front. And it looks like we're going to have about 11, maybe 12 drivers. So we will have a B main here tonight. Again, top 4 from each heat race will make it to your feature race locked in. And then we'll take the top 2 from the B main and put them into the feature. And that will set the field, and we will go racing for 10 laps. Again, anyone that's not familiar with Rallycross racing here on Max Speed TV or anywhere, sorry about that, on iRacing, again, there is no caution. So they don't have any cautions at all. These guys have to be on top of their game and be on their best game. And you're going to see who comes out on top. Right now, Bobby Zielinski, obviously the points champion. We just talked to him. So definitely somebody to watch for. Jake Nichols, somebody to watch for as well. Nate Trito, if he is here. I see Jake Trito, but I don't see Nate Trito here tonight. He is also somebody to watch as well. As again, we have about 8 seconds left here in practice. So coming up next will be qualifying here for the SRA Global Rallycross Series. Again, presented by, got the wrong one in there. We do apologize, making some changes over here. But again, this is the SRA Global Rallycross Series here on No Excuses TV. So definitely get ready for some great racing. And having some minor issues with the names being pulled. That's unfortunately something we can't help. But it looks like everyone is coming out, so we're going to pull your driver bar up, and it's going to be Ryan Hunt in the number 43 coming out first on track. They have 5 minutes, 2 laps, and this is a long version of the track, so definitely going to be a little bit longer to get around here, so that will extend the time. But again, they have to be so perfect coming around these corners, so we'll just have to keep an eye and watch everyone. How they're going to do will be determined here shortly, where everyone will stack up in the actual point standings. And we'll see, can he get it to the front? We're watching Ryan Hunt in the 43 right now. Delonte Ballard out on the track as well in the number 21 machine. And the question is, can he get up there and put in a win this season? Again, this is the final race of the season, so who is gonna get to the top and win the final race here before they take a little bit of a break, and then they'll come back and do some more racing. But again, they are going to take a break here, so we'll see who is going to win here tonight. Right now, it is Jake Nichols up at the top as we'll pull in your qualifying times here. That is the 73 that is going to take it to the top. Bobby Cheney putting it in second right now. What a time for Bobby Cheney. 43.457 as he is going to take second place. Ryan Hunt currently in third with a 43.897. Lachlan McMillan putting in a fourth place this time with a 43.914. Brett Pancari putting in a fifth place time to round out your top 5 in qualifying, 43.948. Again, we're going to keep on this driver right there pulling out of pit road. That is Bobby Zielinski. He is your champion here for the season. Is he going to win the race here tonight? He is one of 11 drivers here tonight in this series. Can he win be about his 5th or 6th race in a row, I do believe? Can he top it off, a championship and a win here tonight? If he does, we'll talk to him again. But it looks like Nate Trito is making it in here in that number 97 machine. He's going to be somebody that will give him a run for his money. So will Jake Nichols, and he's your fastest car out on the track right now. So Nate Trito, Jake Nichols, Bobby Zielinski, those 3 drivers have been very dominant this season. We're going to keep an eye on them. Bobby Cheney, again, up at the top here. Very good run for him. Josh Robin running in third place right now. And the number 8 machine with a 43.362. He is currently 4th, and now is Nate Trito is going to jump up to 2nd place with a 42.244. So another very good time for him. And again, those two we expect to see up there is Bobby Zielinski sitting on pit road. Femi Olat is going to put in a 6th place time, so he's going to roll that car over there after he puts in a time of a 43.657. Bobby Zielinski coming out here with a minute 42 left to go, as he will be the last one to qualify. And again, I expect to see him in the top 3 or top 5 at least here in qualifying. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. Of course, for the Rallycross race here. This is SRA Sim Racing Authority here on No Excuses TV. So again, thanks to everybody for tuning in. Definitely, if you're new here tonight, hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified of all the races we have going on, and definitely hit that thumbs up if you like the racing here tonight so far, if you haven't already. And again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. That being said, Bobby Zielinski is fixing to put in lap number 1, and it's going to be a 42.313. Not sure why it didn't count, though, as he is on lap number 2 here. We'll see. That may have been his warm-up lap. I don't know if he actually completed a full lap. It don't look like he did. So he has this lap right here, and he has 30 seconds to do it. He has plenty of time. He will complete this one. It will be the last lap that he does complete before we move on to heat race number 1. Again, that time will tell what kind of time he is going to put in right there. We'll cross the line, and it's going to be a 41.951. But again, not showing it as his fastest time, just his last lap. Not sure what's going on, but that's going to do it here for qualifying. So next up is heat race number 1, as everyone is getting to the grid, as we'll drop down to them. It's going to be Jake Nichols, Bobby Cheney, Lachlan McMillan, Ryan Hunt, Jake Trito, and Bobby Zielinski here in heat race number 1. Your pole sitter is Jake Nichols in that 73 machine, as he is sitting right there. They go 3 wide here for the starts, so definitely going to be 1 for the ages here, 1 for the books. This is the final race of the season here for the SRA Global Rallycross Series. We're going to end it with a bang. There it is. Green flag is out, and Jake Nichols off to a good start, as those guys are going to go here. They have 2 Joker laps as well. That's what we are being told. So hopefully that is correct. But 2 Joker laps. Bobby Zielinski already up to 3rd place. Nobody's taken the Joker lap just yet. We will pull your driver bar up as well as your Joker lap. And when you see that Joker lap colored in, that means they have officially run it, as there are 6 drivers here in the race. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. But right now, Jake Nichols out front. Bobby Zielinski is going to take 2nd place, possibly. We'll see. He is battling with Ryan Hunt right now, side by side. One of these drivers is going to walk away with 2nd here, but right now it's going to be Bobby Zielinski. Ryan Hunt just having to settle for 3rd. Lachlan McMillan sitting back in 3rd place now. Ryan Hunt's going to take the Joker lap. So is Bobby Zielinski in the 83. Jake Nichols side by side for the lead, and it's going to be Jake Nichols once again. So I'm not sure that Joker lap helped or hurt him, as they were there definitely side by side, and they're still side by side for the lead. Jake Nichols in the 73, Bobby Zielinski in the 83, and they're bumper to bumper. And here comes Ryan Hunt trying to get into the mix as well. Keep in mind, Jake Nichols has not run his Joker lap, or one of them. They have to take 2 here tonight. So again, that was what we were told. We'll see here again that little bar was not meant for 2 Joker laps, but there is Jake Trito going to take his first Joker lap, so he has it done. Or Jake Nichols, sorry, taking his first one, so he is done. Bobby Zielinski still all over his back bumper. He has fallen off just a little bit here in the closing laps here with 3 laps to go. Ryan Hunt falling off just a little bit, and here comes Bobby Cheney making his way up to the front. again, had such a good run in practice. He is currently sitting in 4th, and that is the final cutoff position to make it to the feature without having to go through the B-Main. B-Main drivers right now are Lachlan McMillan and Jake Trito. Everyone on track right now on the lead lap. Nobody's got lapped here in the race so far. So that is good for these guys. But again, there is your cutoff spot of Bobby Cheney. Jake Nichols out front in that Sim Speed Shop Volkswagen Beetle, as he is going to come up to the line here in a minute and make it 1 to go. Again, when you see the Joker head gone, that indicates they have run their second one. Everyone has pretty much run it, so we'll get rid of that. As again, he's coming around the corner for the last lap here just in a moment. Again, it is going to be an awesome race to determine who gets the win. In the feature right now, it's Jake Nichols that is pretty much out front at the moment. As we'll get rid of that, and there it is, of course, 1 lap to go, presented by Northwest Racing Series, and is the white flag in the air. Bobby Zielinski trying to run down Jake Nichols. Jake Nichols having the best run he has had all season here in the heat races anyway. We'll see how he does in the feature, but again, he is definitely pulling away from Bobby Zielinski at the moment. And it looks like he is just a few turns away from getting the win here in heat race number 1. Checkered flags are waving in the air. And we'll see. He's coming around the corner here. Zoom out just a little bit here. And you will see him get by the line. And there it is. Jake Nichols getting the win here. And actually, correction, Bobby Zielinski being scored as the leader now. Bobby Zielinski got by him there at the last second to get the lead. So Bobby Zielinski is going to be credited with the win. So heat race 1 winner is going to go to the 83 of Bobby Zielinski. Heat race number 2 is getting ready to come out onto the track here now. And it is going to be Nate Trito, Josh Robin, Femi Olette, Brett Pancari, and Delonte Ballard. Alright, green flag is in the air. We are racing here for heat race number 2. Again, this is another great heat race here. 5 drivers in this one. There is your driver bar and your Joker lap as we're putting them both up on the screen. It won't rotate here as there's only 5 right now. Once they sort it all out, it's going to be Nate Trito out front, followed by Brett Mancari, Josh Robin, who's having some blinking issues there, Femi Olette, and Delonte Ballard sitting in 5th. That's how they run. Oh, and somebody's going over. That is Femi Olette. Hits the wall, goes for a violent spin, and he is going to flip it in the air, go all the way to 5th place, and that car has a ton of damage. Josh Robin still having some connection issues, but it's right now, it doesn't matter. Again, the 8 that you can't see his name, it was not pulled for some reason from the I&I file here for iRacing. That is Josh Robin in that number 8 machine. Again, he's having some connection issues. Him and Nate Trito have run their Joker laps. The first one of their 2, so has Delonte Ballard now. Pancari has not, and Olette has not run his as well. We'll check in and see if Femi Olatte's going to run it. Doesn't look like he's going to so far. Pancari, that is Brett Pancari. He has not run his either. We'll see if he runs it this next time by. He's currently sitting in 3rd place. He is in a spot to make it to the feature race, and he can even lose a spot and still get in it. So, time will tell, as it looks like he is going to take it, and so is Josh Robin's going to take his second one. So he has taken it. Nate Trito has taken his second lap as well for the Joker lap. So that only leaves 3 drivers, Brett Pancari, Delonte Ballard, and Femi Olette to take their second one. And Femi Olette still has to take his first one as well. So Femi Olette has not taken his first or second Joker lap so far in the race. So he's got to take those very soon. He will be faced with a penalty. Nate Trito, though, right now is out front here, coming across the line. He's going to make it 2 to go, and he is doing a fantastic job of leading this heat race number 2. But there it is, 2 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Nate Trito out front. Brett Pancari sitting in second, and they're going to go side by side over the jump, having some connection issues still. That's got to be scary for Josh Robin, who is beside him, or Brett Pancari. Josh Robin looks like he finally disconnected out. No, he's back. He is all over the place right now. That connection issue has got to be scaring the 19 of Brett Pancari, as he doesn't know where he's at on the track right now. Oh, again, just a very scary feeling to have somebody in front of you like that blinking when you have no clue where they're going to come out. But again, this is heat race number 2. There it is, 1 lap to go, presented by Northwest Racing Series. White flag in the air. Nate Trito leading this race, and it looks like he is possibly going to get it. Again, he has won this season here, so he has a very good shot at beating Bobby Zielinski, but so does Bobby Zielinski have a good shot at beating him as well. So it's just a matter of who can come out on top, who makes the least mistakes here tonight. So that is going to be what we're looking for, as the checkered flag is waving. You see Nate Trito coming around the corner. We do not need the Joker lap anymore, as this time it is going to be right there. Your Heat Race 2 winner is going to be the 97 of Nate Trito here tonight. So congratulations to him. That will do it here for Heat Racing, as we are going to move on to the B main here. Again, 6 laps is all they have. All right, again, we want to take this a moment to thank everybody for tuning in. Definitely thanks everyone for tuning into the new channel here. Definitely share this video out there. Let's get as many people as we can in here before the feature, as right now we are fixing to start the B main here. Jake Trito, Femi Olat, and Lachlan McMillan here in the B main. Top 2 drivers will make it, and there it is. A green flag is out in the air. Lachlan McMillan is the first one out of the gate. They're going to be side by side coming around the first corner, and it's going to be Jake Trito in that 98 that comes out on top here. All right, sandwiched in the middle is Femi Olat and Lachlan McMillan in 3rd place right now, as it looks like Femi Olat's going to get a little out of shape, but he manages to hang on to it and hold off McMillan behind him for 2nd position. Again, only top 2 drivers make it to the feature, and that track's getting a little bumpy out there, it looks like, as you see Femi Olat really bouncing, and here comes McMillan trying to get by him, and he will do so. Lachlan McMillan is going to take 2nd place, but they're all chasing that car right there. That is the 98 of Jake Trito. Everybody trying to chase him down. He wants to get in there and get in with his brother Nate Trito, see if he can't possibly duke it out with him, possibly for the win. We'll see. Anything can happen in here, and anything will happen. Time will tell. It looks like Femi Olat out of the race now, so that is going to assure that Jake Trito and Lachlan McMillan will make it to the feature race. Again, Femi Olat out of the race a little bit early, so that locks these 2 in. So right now it's just a matter of cruising around this track, trying to log laps. While we have a 5 laps here, going to be 4 at the line for these drivers. Let's go on board here with Jake Trito and see what it's like to be behind the wheel of one of these things for him. As again, we'll get rid of your driver bar for you. We'll go on the onboard camera here, presented by T&D Rustic Decor. And again, this is just what it's like to be behind the wheel of one of these very fast, very rugged machines. These things take a beating every race they go through, as he's coming up here on the big sweeping turn. There is your Joker lap that he just passed there, or the start line. There's the Joker lap, sorry. So that was the start line. You see the Joker lap, and he is coming up right now to complete the lap here. 3 laps to go. This is 1 lap here with Jake Trito coming around there. There is the big jump there for dirt. He's going to use some windshield wipers to clean that windshield. It's getting very dirty, hard to see out of. So he is definitely thankful for those windshield wipers here tonight. He is coming around. You're going to see you have to really slam the brakes and then get through that tight little corner, then get into the dirt once again, and that makes that corner very tricky. Right there, you'll see the start line and then the finish line coming up here. A Joker lap right there. Doesn't matter. He's got a huge lead here as he is going to come around, and he will complete the lap right there. Will be 2 laps to go. And again, just a lap around this track here with Jake Trito as he is coming over the dirt hill one more time. Lachlan McMillan just crossing the line, and he too is going to take to the jump. Well, again, let us know if you have a favorite in chat, who you're rooting for here tonight. Definitely have some favorites out there, I'm sure. So definitely let us know who those might be. Right now, Jake Trito out front. No battling going on here. These are on Sunday cruise at the moment, as it's going to be 1 to go when he crosses the line. So we'll see. There it is. White flag is in hand. And there indeed it is. 1 to go, presented by Northwest Racing Series. Jake Trito out front. Lachlan McMillan coming across the line right there. So he has got a sizable gap. 10.466 seconds separate Lachlan McMillan and Jake Trito. But it doesn't matter how far they're separated, as right now they're both going to make it to the feature race due to the fact that, unfortunately, Femi Olat out of the race early. You can see the gap right there. You can see them both in the distance. You can see Lachlan McMillan. Again, that is going to do it here for the B main. Checkered flags are waving, and there will be Jake Trito taking the win here in the B main, followed by Lachlan McMillan. And both of those guys will advance to the feature race. Femi Olat going to be the one driver going home here tonight. So unfortunately for Femi Olat. But that being said, your feature race is getting ready to come out, so we'll go through your lineup very quickly. It's going to be Bobby Zielinski, Nate Trito, Jake Nichols, Josh Robin, Ryan Hunt, Delonte Ballard, Bobby Cheney, Brett Pancari, Jake Trito, and Lachlan McMillan. Those two, of course, just making it from the B main. 10 laps is all they have here in the feature. So it is going to be a awesome one. You can see as everyone's getting ready, there it is. Green flag is out. Jake Nichols on the loud pedal once again. And they're side by side, 3 wide coming into turn 1. And they're going to settle it out here, make it 2 wide. As we already have Bobby Cheney, it looks like, running his Joker lap at 1 of 2. So we will pull the Joker lap up as well as your driver bar so you can see who we're looking at. And it looks like Bobby Zielinski getting a little out of shape going over the hill, as it is getting extremely dusty back there for those guys to see. That is going to make it very difficult for these guys trying to see what's going on. We'll see Nate Trito out front doing a good job. If he can win, I believe that's his 3rd or 4th win of the season. But here comes Bobby Zielinski, and he will take the lead. Bobby Zielinski, what a run. It doesn't matter what car you put him in. It seems like he gets to the front. Ryan Hunt's going to get by as well. And we have several drivers taking the Joker lap here. It looks like Josh Robin is going to take it, as well as Delonte Ballard. So Delonte Ballard running currently in 2nd place right now. What a run. If he could get a podium finish here in the final race, that would be outstanding for him. But he is going to get it way out of shape, but he's not going to lose any spots, as Josh Robin and Ryan Hunt both got out of shape as well. Those two battling it right now. That is for 3rd position. And, you know, you thought Delonte Ballard may have lost some time and positions off of that turn as he got in the grass. But everyone got off of the pace into the grass. So no harm done to any of those drivers as far as losing positions. So, again, just a phenomenal driving ability for everyone here. These cars are not easy to drive when you go from dirt to asphalt. as Delonte Ballard in 4th now. So we'll check in to see if he's run it. But again, this is your feature race. 8 laps to go. Going to be 7 at the line. Again, this is only a 10-lap feature, and you're watching a 3, almost 4-car battle right now for second position. There is second position right there. Josh Robin in that 8 car. Looks like he did get his internet fixed, so that is good news for him. But again, he is currently running a second, and it looks like Ryan Hunt is going to run his Joker lap here. So we'll see if that was his first or second. When it scrolls by, that was his second Joker lap. So Ryan Hunt has done all his Joker laps. Again, when that Joker lap is in color, that means they have run their first one. When it is completely gone, that means they have run their second one. So these guys have to run 2 Joker laps, as something's going to happen with Josh Robin. He is going to spin it out there and put it into the wall there, and it looks like his night is done. To update here, Nate Trito is out, Bobby Chaney out, Brett Pancari out, Jake Trito out of the race. Several drivers out of the race. We only have 5 of the 10 drivers currently on a track at the moment. Something has happened. Bobby Zielinski out front, Ryan Hunt second, Jake Nichols in 3rd, Delonte Ballard in the 4th, and Lachlan McMillan in 5th place right now. Can anybody catch up to Bobby Zielinski? He has right now a 4.5 second lead over second place of Ryan Hunt. I just don't think anybody's going to be able to catch him here tonight. He is doing a fantastic job here with 6 laps to go. And again, I just don't think anybody's going to be able to catch up with him, as we now are going to have 5 laps to go. Roughly about 4.5 minutes is what we have left in this race with no cautions. 42 seconds a lap. So we have about probably 4 minutes left in this race is all that remains. Again, it might as well be timed. So the question is, who is going to get it here? Again, it's no question at this point. I think it's Bobby Zielinski. He's out front. He's had a dominating season. Again, we talk about all the time. He's definitely proven his worth. But this is a battle back here. That is for second position right now. Ryan Hunt and Jake Nichols. That battle just started building up here as Jake Nichols is going to take the Joker lap. Can he get out in front? And he is going to. So Jake Nichols going to get in front of Ryan Hunt as he takes his Joker lap. Ryan Hunt's already taken both of his. So has Jake Nichols. So all their Joker laps are done. They don't have any more. And it is a slight advantage. But they're still side by side, bumper to bumper, and this could get real interesting here for the finish of this race. Well, the question is, who is going to get it here? Who's going to get second? As it could be Jake Nichols, it could be Ryan Hunt. Lachlan McMillan having a huge run for himself in 4th place right now. That car is extremely filthy. As it's got a lot of dirt on it, but he is doing the best run we've seen him all season here. Again, sitting in 4th place with 3 laps to go. Bobby Zielinski out front, and it's going to be 2 to go at the line. And again, I just don't think anybody's got anything for him here tonight. As we'll see, there is Delonte Ballard getting it a little loose, gets it into the grass. We'll see, can he recover from it? He turns it sideways, keeps it going. Good job for Delonte Ballard to keep that car going in the right direction. Looked like he was definitely set to spin it around, but he kept it going. And we'll see, now we have still 5 drivers on the track. Again, Josh Robin, last one. And Delonte Ballard going to get out of shape again into the wall. That is very unfortunate for him. But Bobby Zielinski out front. And it looks like he may be catching him here shortly. We'll see if he does. I don't think he's going to. With 2 laps to go. There he is. There is your race leader, Bobby Zielinski. There's Delonte Ballard just in front of him, as we don't need your Joker lap anymore. But your leader running down, Delonte Ballard, he may be the first one to go a lap down on the track. If he does indeed go a lap down, I just don't think he has enough time to do it. We'll see. Indeed he does, though. 1 lap to go, presented by Northwest Racing Series. And again, he does go a lap down. Delonte Ballard finally going a lap down here. Bobby Zielinski going to be the one putting him there. Bobby Zielinski is just one lap away, less than half a lap now away from getting the crown jewel here. He is going to win the championship and the race here for the season finale. And again, what a fantastic race so far. These guys have put on a great season. Been an honor to be here covering it here for No Excuses TV. Again, this is the SRA Global Rallycross Series. And again, just what an honor it's been to cover this series as checkered flags are waving. So that is going to do it. Bobby Zielinski is going to be your race winner here tonight. So Bobby Zielinski bringing home the win once again, along with the championship. Jake Nichols behind him and Ryan Hunt finishing in third. So again, we'll get to the driver interviews here in just a moment. We're going to change things up just a little bit here while those guys get ready here. We're seeing some celebrating going on there. We're going to go through your unofficial race results real fast. Again, coming away with the win here tonight is, of course, going to be Bobby Zielinski. Second place will go to Jake Nichols. Third place, Ryan Hunt. Fourth place, Lachlan McMillan. And rounding out your top five is going to be Delonte Ballard. Sixth place will go to Josh Robin. Seventh place, Nate Trito. Eighth place, going to Bobby Cheney. It says ninth there for some reason. It should be eighth. Ninth place going to Brett Pancari. And of course, 10th place going to Jake Tritos. Femi Olat not making it after the heat races, so that's unfortunate for him. But we are going to step away here for just a moment. We'll be right back here with your top three interviews. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with your post-race show. Sadly, for the last time here for this season anyway. I'm sure we'll be back here shortly. But finishing in third place here to finish on a strong note. That is the 43 of Ryan Hunt. And a good run for you here tonight to finish on podium. So it's going to be a few weeks, so we don't have a whole lot of momentum to carry over to the next season, or per se, since there's a little bit of a break in there. But once we do get back to racing, is it going to be? Are you looking forward to season 2? Going to be good racing there too?
Yeah, this series is a lot of fun. One of my favorites that SRA has going on right now. It's kind of sad to see that this is the last race this season. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to next season. Great racing.
Definitely some great racing. We're looking forward to. Just like we were honored to be here covering this for the first season. Definitely a huge shout out to SRA ourselves for letting us come on board. But speaking of that, any sponsors or just anyone out there watching that you want to give a shout out to?
No, just as always, SRA for putting these races on, and you guys for broadcasting.
All right. Well, again, congrats on that third place finish, finishing just a little bit in front of him. That is the 73 of Jake Nichols. It seems like in the last couple of races, you've definitely got closer and closer to the front. So, again, we'll talk to you, but looking forward to season 2. Are you looking forward to giving Bobby Zielinski a run for his money here?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. GRC's a blast. I think we've definitely gotten closer to him these last few weeks, so I'm really looking forward to trying to bring that to next season. Wish we would have had a better race tonight. To be honest, the mess we had on the first lap. I know Bobby probably got damaged, but we got a big time slowdown. It was like 5 seconds I had to slow down. It was not very fun. I had to pass everybody back, and I saw some carnage on the way back up, but we still stayed pretty clean. I'll take the second in the points as well. So that's pretty good. I'm really looking forward to another season, though.
Well, definitely, since there is a little bit of a break, I believe the next build will be out, so, maybe we'll have some new tracks out there. So if there are some new tracks, or maybe they put out a new car, you think you might experiment with that new car, if we possibly might get one? Not saying there's any rumors or anything of it, but, new tracks, definitely, you think it'd be cool to see some new ones out there?
Yeah, definitely. With the limited schedule we got, I think definitely seeing some new tracks would be cool. Certainly, if we get a new car, I'd definitely try it out. You gotta always see if it's up to par, if it's the exact same, or if it's a little different. So definitely, there'll be some experimenting going on, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, definitely. Again, congrats on second in points and second place here in the race, and finishing ahead of you just by, again, a little bit here. Just a dominating season is all you can say to it. He wins the race. He wins the championship, and I'm pretty sure this is about his 4th or 5th race in a row he's won. That is the 83 of Bobby Zielinski. We just talked to you about the championship, so we'll cover a little bit of that, but right now we want to celebrate the here and now, which is another victory for you. So congrats on that, and obviously I would imagine you're looking forward to Season 2 as well.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a much harder championship to win, I'd say, as well. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing if we have any new stipulations to the points and all that. With maybe we'll have some drops because we didn't have any drops this year. Maybe we'll have some drops. Maybe we'll have a playoff format. Who knows? So I'm really excited to hear that kind of news. But yeah, it's always looking forward to these races. They're a lot of fun.
Definitely a blast here. And we talked about it. We don't know of any new tracks or cars coming out, but it'd be very interesting to not see some, especially with the news of the Rallycross series, the actual one folding. So they may not have to get approval for as many things. So that could really benefit this particular adventure here on iRacing they're doing. So we'll keep an eye on that. Definitely would love to see a longer season, maybe some new tracks and maybe some drop weeks to tighten the points up even more. But that being said, you're the champion. You come home with the win again here with a dominating season. We ask it every week, but we know you got some sponsors you want to thank, so who are they for that win here in championship?
Well, I'll say a couple things here right away about the next season with the new build. There is going to be a couple new things, I'm pretty sure. And it's going to be the Subaru Rally Car and Irwindale. I'm pretty dang sure that's coming out, so that'll be. Well, I'm looking forward to that. New track, new car. I mean, that's always fun, right? But yeah, thanks everyone at SRA. Tonight, man, that feature race was not one of the better ones because there was that giant mess in turn 1, which actually gave me a ton of toe damage, but it took out Jake Nichols and Nate, who are, we're all really close in pace, and then it slowed down everybody else a ton of seconds. So I got really lucky and got away with one today. For sure, if they didn't have those problems, I would not have won. But man, not the most exciting feature since like half the field was out within a couple laps. But I mean, it's always a good time, like I said. So thanks everyone at SRA. Thanks everyone for showing up and racing, and obviously I can't thank SRA enough again just for putting on this series. I'm thankful for being the champ, and thanks to my sponsor again, Virtual Racing School.
All right, well, again, congrats on the win and the championship. And we have one more piece of business to take care of before we sign off for the night, and that is a big shout out to all of our sponsors here at No Excuses TV. Of course, we can't forget them. Walls Beard Co. If you've got a beard, make sure you check them out at wallsbeardco.com for all that beard balm products. SimSpeedShop.com. If you are an iRacer and you need an e-brake for Rallycross racing, check them out. And you can also get a button box customized to yourself, so make sure you check them out for that as well. Wrong one there. I do apologize. Ohio IndyCar League. Check them out at facebook.com/Ohio IndyCar League. They are now taking people outside of the Ohio clubs. Make sure you check them out. We don't have them in the overlays, but we do, of course, want to give a big shout out to Northwest Racing Series. If you're in the Northwest Club here on iRacing, make sure you check them out for some great club racing. We do broadcast them here on No Excuses TV on Monday night for the Xfinity Fixed Series and the Open Series for the trucks on Thursday night. That will be tomorrow night for some great racing. And, of course, iBog, iRacing Broadcast Overlay Graphics, your sim race broadcast graphics source. Message Jason Allison today at ibog.co if you need to get into broadcasting or just need some overlays for streaming. He can hook you up and get you set there to go. That being said, that's going to wrap it up here for the SRA Global Rallycross Series and the season, as this was the season finale. So as always, we'll see you at the next race. For this one, it'll be next season sometime. We'll let you know about that, but we're going to sign off and get ready. We have about 10 minutes, and we're going to go live for the Upper Edge Racing Series starting again in about 10 minutes. So we will see you there.